Welcome back to Just Enough Garage. Today, guess what? Back on the Oldsmobile. We have got a few things to do, We'll show you the fitment. Now the motor's kind of in place. We've got a big transmission mount, some other stuff. Anyways, follow along. And yeah, you're going to hear some dogs in the background because I'm babysitting them again. Play and then zoom out.
It's already.
Isn't that something? Instead of one mangly mutt, we now got two to babysit on Fridays. There's a new pup over there. She's learning from, that's not her mom, but she's learning from big sister what to do. That means dig up Grandpa's yard. Anyways, let's go back to the Oldsmobile, John. So what you didn't see on the film, I hope you guys enjoyed our little Saturn video. It's, John, show them the Saturn. It literally has done nothing in the last week other than drive. So we finished these two cars. They're just sitting here waiting for some new some new owners or whatever. We're kind of done with them. Let's talk about the Oldsmobile. You see how it's sitting like this? Because I believe the alternator, John, is hanging up on that one side. So let's uncover it, get the tarps off, show you some fitment issues, and then we're going to try to get the transmission set, bolt this thing in, and then we can start putting it together. Cut the driveline, do the exhaust, run the brake lines, make some clutch linkage. Oh, so many things to do. What is it hot on?
Nothing, clearly.
Alright.
Wow, fancy.
Hey, that's exactly where we left it a few weeks ago, John.
Yeah, really?
Look, you ever try to throw down a plastic bag and the wind just does this? Like, I want it to go right there. Just needed the camera to do it. Okay. So, I said earlier in the last video we worked on this. We're going to have to remove something. We just put these shorties in there. I think we might also take the headers off because that'll be easier. No, it's not going to be easier, but it'll be easier for us. We'll go with that. We got to manufacture some kind of a thing back here. We'll jack the car up, get it on all four of these stands, and then we'll see what happens. So I want to tell you a story of my Hearst ball. See how yellow that one is?
No.
See how the back is all burned?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you a story. So let's put that on pause for a second. I'll tell the dogs to shut up. Okay, so story time with Darian. This ball I've had since I was 13 years old. It originally, I'm sure this is the same one. I had two at once upon a time, John. I'm pretty sure this one was on the Hearst shifter in my 59 Chevy. When I was a senior or junior in high school, there was a kid who had a Hearst T-handle. He was selling for $5, so I changed it. This one came off. The car is long gone. I got rid of the car when I had two little kids and bills, and that was just a little resource I sold. But the ball ended up in a box of crap, and I've moved around. 20 years ago, John, when you were just 1 year old, we were living in this little place that had a wood stove. And the wood stove did not have a handle, and so my beautiful wife, she was opening the wood stove one day, and she says, I have to use a pot holder because we don't have a handle. Well, I went out to a little shop that I had at that place and found this ball, and it threaded right on. Okay, I moved from that place 14 years ago, and the fella who kind of took it over, he had gotten the stove and everything out of there, and it was in a different location. Anyways, I ran into him over a few weeks ago, and on that little stove was this same ball, and now you can see where the heat has blistered the bottom of it and turned it yellow. I haven't polished it or nothing. And he'd had that stove for like 20 years since that whole, anyways. The whole point is I fetched back something. Now, of course, being we have a Hearst shifter in here, guess what's going on in the car. I'll clean it up. It fits perfect for what I need. It'll be pretty cool. Now come around this side, John. Look through the window here. We need to get enough of this organized so that we can put a milk crate in there and get like a body position, like lift that door up. How does a person fit? The steering column's there. I can't do anything about it unless I really want to do something about it. This brake pedal hits the cylinder head if it pushes to the floor, which I can't. I would like to come back because I have a feeling that this is going to be a long reach. So we might have to either get a different handle, like a truck style. This is a car style handle. Or I might need to extend this shifter out to make it comfortable. That being said, that's where we're at. You guys are all caught up with us now. The car is roached. I get it. I appreciate everybody who's watching. This has been kind of a neat project. It is moving slow for you. It is moving slow for me. And let's get going with the next part of this. You know it's getting fancy, John, when you're standing on the wrenches and you're using your Harbor Freight angle finder to figure out your angles, make sure you're good to go. And then we were talking about this transmission mount earlier. I got poop in my eye from the bottom of the car. Okay, you look here. It was mounted back here. You can show them underneath the way it was originally bolted in, but I had to come forward. I just put it under there and bolted it up, and now it's touching the bottom here. And since you and me were able to put it in the whole thing with the shifter on it, I'm thinking I'm just going to weld that there, cut off the excess, put a gusset right here, John, and gusset up this way or something, and it's going to be permanently part of the car. And then if we ever have to take it out,
we'll just cut the welds.
You can unbolt that.
This is what it was mounted to.
Yeah. We can unbolt that and it'll slide back and drop under if we're just doing the clutch. Otherwise, we'll just pull the engine and transmission together.
Well, at that point, you're gonna have to take the shifter off if you're doing that.
I'm being lazy, but I'm also being like, why over?
Because we lowered it when it came in.
See, bolting that on would be a whole bunch of more hooey, and I'm just kind of like, does it really need it?
Hey, as long as it stays in there.
I mean, all right, so where are we at? We went to the store and got $3.02 worth of bolts, one for each side.
Wow, fancy.
The spark plugs are here. We'll need to put those in today. The headers need to go back on. What would you notice on this oil filter I got, John? Yeah, okay. Tractor Supply Traveler oil, good enough for a small block Chevy. And one of these. What'd you notice about the percolators, Johnny?
I saw that.
Yeah, the inventor of the oil filter. I mean, so.
And what this is pure oil later.
Yeah, you read that on the box. Oh, you read that on the internet.
Yeah, I interneted that.
John is a techie kid. He just whips open his phone and goes, I wonder if this is legit, and checks it out. Anyway, small block Chevy. I think this was like $4. Tractor Supply. Now, they don't have a book that's very good, so what you do is you just look up the number on your phone and say, what does it fit? And you totally. This one was from the 60s to the 90s for Chevy, so kind of figured it was going to fit this one.
The box also said 2015 on it, so.
Yeah, it could be a while sitting down there. Let me, yeah, I want to put some oil on that.
Just dip your finger in that.
No, come here. I'm going to put a whole bucket of oil.
Oh, come on. You're going to use the like 3 gallons of oil?
Yeah, see? Now I'm totally ready.
And now I've made a mess.
Oh, that's good oil. Look at how shiny that is. We should be using it.
Instead, we got it sitting in a bucket.
Yeah, it's some oil out of some old engines and stuff. The water would be on the bottom, so it would all be the heavy metals. Does it fit a small block Chevy? Oh, look at that mess. No, you just want to leave it a little bit loose to make sure you get oil pressure, John.
No, you want to get one of those attachments that you can put on your impact gun and just keep going till it's a permanent fixture.
Now, you think we could write a date on there like Derek says, right? Not us, no.
Nah, it'll get wiped away anyway. It's the one time we...
We're making a video diary right now, so it should be good to go.
The one time we did it, we drove the car through some tall grass and it wiped it right off.
Sure did. So this is a little bit of an update. We're still working forward. I'm going to go ahead and do some welding. I think I'm just going to weld that in there, John. There's no possible way we'll ever need to take this apart again.
Now that you're saying that shaft we modified is going to twist right off.
Exactly. So let me see about taking off those angle brackets, moving them forward, bolting them, and then just welding those back on. That wasn't a bad idea. I like the way the guy did it. I was trying to be lazy and funny at the same time. Those two usually don't go well together.
They go great together. It's funny when you're lazy and you have to do it 3 times.
I don't like doing it that way. I like doing it right, but I like doing it quick and right.
Yeah, well.
See, because those...
That don't happen often.
Yeah, see, those bolts are out in the middle of nowhere.
So either weld it or do the other thing. Talking about
how
it.
much weld does it really need to hold it in there? Not that much, right? I mean,
you do what you want.
Anyways, hey, check out how good this works. Can you see it?
I can see it.
Watch the levers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shoot! I'm gonna go in reverse.
Money shift.
Money shift. Yeah, like I say, that part works all right. I don't have a bucket to set on, but now that it's in here and it's up where it belongs, it doesn't feel. Of course, I'm not.
Well, I'll get you a milk crate in a few minutes.
Yeah, okay. Let me think about it. We'll show you the next update as we update it. I think we're going to have to cut all this trash out of here the guy put in, just because I want to do an under-the-floor master brake cylinder, which in itself will be a challenge. Oh, and did you go on here and show underneath where they cut out all the X-frame of this car?
Oh, I can see it from here.
We got a bunch of repair on that.
You can see a little bit of it from here, but down here, he cut that big section right out of it.
So I'll have to repair that, of course.
Alright.
It's coming along. We'll get it. We'll get it. Stay frosty, people. Any minute, it'll be finished. Any minute.
Any second, really.
Don't blink. You'll miss it. And John, this is how you burn down a wooden car.
Yeah. It smells like there's lighter fluid in here.
Yeah, so that lubricant I was using on the Sawzall that didn't work.
And that's it for acetylene.
No, I hit the button. This one's real loose if you hit it with your back of your heel or something. Yeah, it's hammer time.
The hammer you're looking for is over there.
Oh no, this rubber one will do it. Look.
You know, I didn't believe you, but now I do.
No, I was just hanging there from habit. Yeah, it looks like a beaver chewed it off. We'll have to get in here and do a little cleanup, but
it smells like old people and campfires.
Old people, eh?
Yeah.
It could be all this dry wood's burning. You know, this car may not be in that good a shape, John.
What makes you say that? The fact we're missing wood in a lot of the places?
You know,
Or the fact that a lot of it was held together with wood?
the fact that you can haul most of it home in the back of a pickup truck might have been a sign. I don't think I overpaid for it because of the rarity of the body being the 3-window coupe. But I certainly didn't get any deal of the century.
Yeah, it's not the best.
I know. Well, you see, you're buying a dream. You know, it's like when somebody sees a fixer-up house or a project relationship.
Wait, you're saying at some point you wake up from the dream?
They're no longer called dreams then, John. It starts with N and ends with mare. Anyways, this half looks good. Everything we've touched looks good.
Yeah, once you come out here, perfect.
So I'll just cut out the other one. We'll get the pieces off. We'll bolt it on, and wherever it fits with weld is wherever it fits with weld, and that's where it fits with weld. Get out of the way. I'm working today.
Well, you don't need to see the next one get cut out.
Pretty much the same as the first.
Yep. So that's what we're going to be welding. You know, right in there.
All right, so what do we got, John? I cut those things off. You saw it in the last clip. What did I do? I went over there and cut them down, and now they're up underneath the frame, tucked like this. They're going to be hanging on the frame rail. Both sides are working out pretty good. I had to re-drill some of the holes over there because it was just off a little bit. Minor, very minor. So we always do welding in every video, and today you got welding. I really thought I could do this with just bolt up, John, but nope. It's going to be welding.
Well, wasting gas.
Welding. You can go over there and film me if you want, but everybody's seen a blue light before.
What? No.
Well, we might call it quits, Johnny.
Oh, car's going to the scrap here?
Not quite. We'll throw the headers on, I do not want to bolt these down until we get oil pressure. Like, we'll actually crank it, verify it, then we'll go ahead and apply the gaskets. I think we will set the distributor we have. I do have spark plugs to put in there. We probably should go to the store and get a plug for this one for the back. We still need to find an Allen wrench that fits these, because I ended up using an Allen bolt in there, but I didn't have a right wrench that had a right shape to it. Nothing but problems. The welding's done. Let me show you how that is. So that was that's a huge step forward on a car like this. I mean, it turned out all right. It's a good deal. You can see I got some weld in there, some penetration. I'm thinking this one over here, I ended up welding it on the top too. That kind of gave me a little option, but I think I'm going to put a little triangle gusset underneath there that comes out so that it doesn't have a tendency to walk on me over the years. We'll try that. I got to make those. I think I'm going to come back in and put some kind of material in here to cap this, and then maybe put a plate across there or some kind of a stiffener. I'm not sure exactly. I'll think about maybe an angle would go up under there like that. And so I have some weld points. They used a plate on top. I don't think that I can use a plate on the bottom because of the way the drive line should be coming through there at that point. We got the story about the shifter ball. She belongs there. We're coming along. We've got some wood to repair now that we've got the floor up. You can see we'll need a little bit of wood there. I have all the rest of this. I got to make a top piece for this right here. You know, all the rest of it kind of bolts into there. Just bolts, bolt, bolts. So we're going to plug along for another hour or so. It's getting, it's on past 4:30 almost, so it'll be getting dark in a little bit. Then I think we need to tackle, John. We need to tackle this alternator.
I prefer not to get tackled.
Make sure that's going to work. Once we get the front end put on permanent, then we can go ahead and make sure we have radiator issues. I'm going to try to use
We got to make sure we have the issues, not that we don't.
We don't want issues. This is the original Oldsmobile radiator. Is it good? I don't know. Will it work for a small block Chevy? It's actually set up pretty good on that side and that side. So it fits in the grill nice. So we're going to give it a shot. These cars came with a straight 8. So V8, straight 8 should be kind of the same, I'd hoping. Anyways, with that, we're going to see you guys next week. Thanks for following. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you got to the end of the video. Comment, and feel free to comment on other people's comments. I want to get this pattern going of communication. It helps the channel grow. Anyways, we'll see you next week. Hey, Johnny, just like last time, see you later. All right, so John and I today decided to take this 1986 Subaru Brat. We took it for a drive. We were probably, what do you think, maybe an hour, 40 minutes from the house, up here in the great Northwest. Now, I'm showing you guys this video because, A, I use my cars, but more importantly, if you haven't been to Washington, it's more than just Seattle and the big cities. You got to get out into the Cascade mountain range, which is where we're at, and you can see this fabulous background. I think we're going to take you on a little drive, show you some of the mountain. And otherwise, thanks for watching. Just Enough Garage. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate you.